EA Sports, within the game. That wasn't a lucky play. That was just good football.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count all the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see who.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. And they'll begin by running the option. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. Again, Jackson will keep it. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
From the 35 on second down. Hurts. Going for Sanders downfield.
That was Suburban trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try to take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. To throw again on second down. Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. From the gun, Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And some space here. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, and we see this so often. There's excellent coverage downfield. So the quarterback makes a nice decision, just flip it out to the flat and see what the running back can do. Plenty of space to roam, and he turns it into a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Open. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and run the option left side. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Jackson going to run again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Looking for Bateman. He's got it complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the option right is Jackson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Jackson on the keeper.
Problems there on the option and a costly turnover.
Yeah, partner, you know we watch practice sometimes and we see those drills where the quarterback's running with the football and they're swinging pads at him and the brooms are out and they're trying to poke at the football for ball security. I have a feeling next week there'll be an extra session of that each and every day.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Calling a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. We're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And this will be taken at the 13. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but a shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll set up to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. This drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown there as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want
taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And oh, it's blocked. Down the numbers. There he goes. The 40. 20. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Boy, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Hurts throw here, take it in as he's able to find Goddard. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Here's 2nd and a yard. Going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Sanders.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Running right, here's Sanders. Uses the stiff arm. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Sanders is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On second and very short, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. James Crochet, 60 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Oh, the return is Proship. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. First things first, let's get a check on the next-gen stats from that first half for Philadelphia. And the ground game has been a big part of why they have this big lead. And you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the 3rd and 4th quarters. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he's really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On the draw, here's Sanders. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And once again, this is Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running right, this is Gainwell. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's good for the Baltimore Ravens.
On the option, it's Jackson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Jackson going to hold on to it again. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Dobbins running out of the gun. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 11. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They go back to the ground with Sanders. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this drive maybe didn't end with the same kind of success they had in the first half, but they do add 3 to their lead.
And defensively, I think they went in there at halftime and made a pact with each other and said, look, we can't let these guys keep driving it right down our throats. Not perfect giving up 3, but a much better start than the way they played in the first half.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Try to lay one up deep. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now Jackson on first down. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Baltimore. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Meanwhile, Jackson's throwing in the hands of Andrews. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 27, Jackson. That would complete to Prochet. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Jackson going to run. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Jackson here is going to look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he is really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Ravens, they'll take over. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Throwing is Jackson. That's into the hands of Crochet. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. Here's Jackson. Down inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity. Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Another run here with Sanders. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he is going to lose yardage here. Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Here's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 22 yards there, a first down. Throwing, Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Tucker now to add the point after. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. 5 plays there on that drive. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the act.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge